Welcome back to Charisco Crypto. Guys, welcome. Yeah, good evening. You're welcome. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's see what is happening in the world of crypto, guys. Yeah, guys, you're welcome. Welcome back to Charisco Crypto. So let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's see what is happening in the world of crypto, guys. You're welcome. So, guys, as you guys can see, the crypto market is still trading sideways. You guys can see Bitcoin and crypto is still trading sideways. Yeah, you're welcome. So let's discuss Bitcoin, let's discuss crypto. Bitcoin is still trading sideways, but one good thing here is that, there are there's one thing I want you guys to see is that, those signals that show that for sure, Bitcoin is still on track. So, and the way they are still buying, and this data that show that for sure the next Bitcoin move. So, which we'll be looking into, guys. You're welcome. Let me see if I can bring out the chart here. So, guys, like I say, you're welcome. So, let's discuss Bitcoin, let's discuss crypto, let's see what is happening in the world of crypto, guys. Let me flip my camera so you guys can. Yeah, you can see the chart booming. Yeah, you're welcome. Let's discuss Bitcoin, let's discuss crypto. So, despite the market is still trading sideways, as you guys can see on my screen, so Bitcoin is trading between $104,000. But one thing is that, so the way they keep accumulating and the US, debt, national debt hitting all-time high once again. The US national debt is hitting 13.7 trillion dollars, which is crazy. So, guys, and the Brian Armstrong, which is the CEO, Brian Armstrong, which is the CEO of Coinbase, he's saying that so the world need Bitcoin than ever. The world need Bitcoin and crypto right now than ever. So, which we'll be looking into all those things, and not just that. Even if Coinbase they just secure a license in Europe here, for them to offering Bitcoin and crypto, which is amazing. Those are good news. So that show that for sure, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So you don't have to be scared, guys. So the big boys keep accumulating and accumulating every single day. So which is why you need to make sure that Bitcoin and crypto is in your portfolio. So we're just hovering around the $106,000 a few hours ago before the market dipped down slightly. So we still show that Bitcoin, despite that the war, so which is still going on between Iran and which is still going on between Iran and Israel. So, but Bitcoin, you can see that Bitcoin is still holding strong. So, which is why for sure Bitcoin is still. Yeah, you're welcome. So, which is why Bitcoin still become one of the best performing asset over the past few years, and it will still be one of the best performing asset over the past few years, guys. So, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. You don't have to be scared. So, what you just need to do is to make sure that you keep adding Bitcoin and crypto to your portfolio, so that each time the market is up, you will be in profit. That is one of the ways to be in huge profit, guys. Let me see social comment. Let me see if I can bring this out here. Yeah. Yeah, guys, so let's dive into the market quickly. So I wanted to bring out the comments out here. So as you guys can see, so yesterday I showed, okay, yesterday I show you guys, how the market performance. But this was about a few hours ago that, you guys can see the chart. This chart here, Bitcoin break out from, $105,000. You can see here we head up here to $106,000. Boom! Before the market did back down slightly. But you don't have to be scared. So because you all know that, the fear between Iran and Israel is still going on. So, which we hope that they will be able to resolve that anytime soon. So, and the market, so which is why we head up here to $106,000. You all know that we have a huge support here, and we haven't been able to stay above the support over the past few months. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. So, guys, I can see the chat booming. You are welcome. Let me see. I wanted to bring out the chart here. So before we start, diving in the market, man, I want to bring out the chart here up here. Just that, let me see if I can bring out the chart. Comments. So, nevertheless, boom, let's go. So, guys, so let me bring out the chart here. Good. I can see the chart now from this side. So, guys, as you guys can see, with the chart here, it's showing that, so Bitcoin, it's still holding strong. If you look at the stock market right now, the stock market is down. So despite that, so Bitcoin is still holding strong. So which is why you need to make sure that at least you have some Bitcoin and crypto in your portfolio. It's crazy. So quickly, so guys, I was out for your seconds, man. What's going on, man? Can you guys see me? The camera is like my camera is off. Okay. So guys, can you all see me? I don't think so. It's going crazy here. Charisco. Off. Okay. So what is going on? Just blindfolded. Should we keep going? It's going crazy. But I can't see myself here. I can't share the. Let me see. So, guys, just a second, man. So, it's going crazy that evening, sir. Yeah, you are welcome. 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 So, guys, you are welcome. The screen is on. Okay. The camera is still off. Mhm. So, guys, maybe I have to be going forward without my camera being on. It's crazy. So, I don't know what is happening. So, maybe I will have to try. Mm. Maybe Gary gets louder want to talk about crypto today, which is crazy, man. Mm. So, guys, as you guys can see on the screen, so let me keep going. So, as you guys can see on the screen, so European and Iran to hold their talks as Trump set, 2 weeks deadline for U.S. Strike decision, which is crazy. And you all know that, so the war is not good for market, but if it happened to be that, so U.S you know, they get involved in this war. So, it will escalate more. So, and it will help the market, which is crazy, which is why, we hope that, the US at least, they will be able to resolve this anytime soon, which is crazy. So, the US, now they give Iran just about, they give Iran just about 1 week deadline. So at least for them to be able to, if they can solve this out with Europe, and so if they'll be able to solve it out with Europe, so it will be amazing. So it will be a good at least for for people to be in the for people to for the crypto market to start booming once again, and people will be trading once again, and the market will be booming. So, which is why I always say that so don't be scared. So, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay, and you all know that one of the way to invest in Bitcoin and crypto is to just try to make sure that you keep DCA. So you keep using a DCA dollar cost average. It's one of the way at least to make sure that to make sure that you hold more Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So that is one of the way. The big the big boys keep buying. They keep trying to make sure that they hold all the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, which is why every single day I'm here to keep encouraging you guys to make sure that you keep using DCA, dollar cost average. Yeah, Sadiq, you guys are all welcome. You guys are all welcome. So it happened to be that so my camera is not working right now, so I don't know why. So, but definitely, let me see. So my camera is not working. My let's go. Okay, I'm back. So guys, sorry for that. So it was my network which was going crazy. I don't know if it's my in and out. So now you guys can see me, Abby. So guys, as you guys can see, the war between Israel and Iran, so it's still going crazy. And President Trump, they want to dive in, and we hope that this does not escalate more because it will help the market, it will help the crypto market, it will help the stock market. What the only asset which I think it will help is oil. And you guys already know that is because oil, Iran they hold almost about 20% of the world supply of oil, and Iran may decide to cut off their oil during this war. So which is crazy, which is why the big boys, they keep buying oil, and now oil is skyrocketing. So now, guys, not just that. So if you look here, so this is huge for Coinbase and for the crypto space. So we hope that the US will be able to resolve that the war issue, so that the crypto market will start booming once again. So guys, Coinbase, sorry guys, Coinbase secures EU crypto license, swapping Ireland for Luxembourg as a main hub. So now, Coinbase, they will be able to Coinbase, they will be able to at least offering crypto here in Europe, which is amazing. So, which is why, as you guys can see, so the crypto market is still holding strong. So I still think that even if it was a few years ago, whenever we have such news ideas like between which is a war between countries, Bitcoin will have deep back down 50%, which is why I always tell you guys that every single year, every single cycle, and the volatility of the crypto market keep reducing. So the volatility of the market keep dropping down. So the crypto market is not that more volatile like before. If it was before, Bitcoin would have debunked down 50%. So today, Bitcoin is still trading above, Bitcoin is still trading above, 104,000 dollars. So the market is still trading sideways. But there is this, those signals, so which I believe at least it will take the market, higher. So this is the same thing which I was just telling you guys just now, the Coinbase secured license. But guys, see, this is what I want you guys to know here. Yeah, guys, as you guys can see, US debt surpassed 37 trillion. US debt surpassed 37 trillion. So what is the solution to this? So now that the US debt surpassed $37 trillion, which is crazy. So you guys can see here, this is Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase. Those are billionaire people who are smart. So which is why I think that so this is a good time to be in crypto. Despite that, I still know that we usually follow 4 year cycle and we don't have so much time left. But you need to learn about Bitcoin and crypto, which is why you need to tune in every single day. So what Brian Armstrong have to say about this? So this is a tweet from Brian Armstrong, which is less than 30 minutes ago. So when I was making a research about a few hours ago, Brian Armstrong said that the world needs crypto now more than ever, which is sure. The world need Bitcoin and crypto now more than ever. As you guys can see, so he said debt is growing exponentially. Inflation is climbing, a tiring nation. So which is crazy. So as you guys see it here, this is the US federal government debt. So you guys can see it is skyrocketing like never before. So you guys can see this is this is look like a Bitcoin chart, but this is not Bitcoin chart. Which chart is this? This is US national debt. And what did they need to do in order for them to resolve this? Is Bitcoin going into Bitcoin. So I'm not just the one saying it. So which is why, as you guys can see here, this is Senator Loomis. Senator Loomis says that he said that US he said that a Bitcoin strategic reserve is one of the way for them, for US to go out from this debt. So which is Senator Loomis. Senator Loomis says that the Bitcoin strategic reserve is the only solution to America's national debt. So the only solution to the American national debt is by buying a Bitcoin and crypto. So which is amazing. So this will really help the crypto space, and you guys already know that. So this will really help the crypto space. So one of the way for US to get out from this debt is by buying Bitcoin for a long and hold for a long term. This is one of the way. So guys, you're always welcome. You're always welcome. Smash the like and subscribe to the channel. Every single day I'm here live streaming to let you guys know about Bitcoin and crypto. Not a financial advice, but this is what has been working for me over the past few years using a DCA dollar cost average in the crypto space. It's one of the way to make sure that so we achieve a financial freedom. So let me play the clip for you guys before we go further. So Senator Siti Alumi said that so the US they need to buy Bitcoin in their treasury, and President Trump already agreed to this. So you guys need to hear the short clip before we move further.
I'm particularly pleased with President Trump's support of my strategic Bitcoin reserve initiative, which will address our national debt while securing America's position as the global leader in financial innovation. As Bitcoin comes into more usage, its use makes the whole system more secure, more robust, and more capable of serving our needs all over the world. We should be the global leader with this fantastic new ledger-based asset that is in a digital format that is going to be transformative of everyday economy and puts the everyday American, in fact, the everyday worker all over the world in control of their own money. What a wonderful blessing for hardworking people all over the world to have this great new technology and to have America lead the way in implementing this wonderful, wonderful innovation.
So Bitcoin.
I'm particularly pleased with President Trump's support of my strategic Bitcoin reserve initiative, which will address our national debt while securing America's position as the global leader in financial innovation.
Guys, you all heard that. He said that, President Trump, he approved, the he approved, the U.S. national, which is to add Bitcoin to their reserve. So at least to make sure that, they resolve this U.S. national debt. So it's one of the way for them to hold Bitcoin for a long time, at least to sell some Bitcoin when they are finally in profit, so that, they will be able to pay off this national debt that is skyrocketing. So which is crazy. So you guys can see the chart here. The chart look like, so it looked like maybe one Nvidia stock or Bitcoin chart, which is crazy. So which is what I'm telling you guys today, So this is the signals that, that we at least Bitcoin next move is here. So don't be scared that a Bitcoin is still hovering around there 103,600. The market is slightly down. Why will you be scared that a Bitcoin is still trading between $103,000 $106,000. You don't have to be scared. Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Yeah, you guys, you are all welcome. So if you guys who are sharing, so thank you very much. So you guys, always tuning in every single day for sure. Which is why I'm here to let you guys know every single day what is happening in the crypto space, because I know you are all smart and intelligent for sure. With Bitcoin and crypto, we will all achieve a financial freedom together. So all you just need to do is to keep using DCA for sure. So keep using DCA, keep DCA dollar cost average in the crypto space. Make sure that you keep using DCA. It's one of the best strategy to make sure that you will be able to accumulate more Bitcoin and crypto. So quickly, guys, as you guys can see here, let me see. This is Mox. I showed you guys some of those headlines yesterday. Elon Musk to the bot tradings and payment systems. So, but where is it? Where is dodging? So Elon Musk, which is you guys already know. So the CEO of Elon Musk, the CEO of S. Elon will be integrating trading. He will be integrating trading on this thing on S. So then you will be able to at least chat on S. You will be able to do everything on S just by you using S, which is amazing. So this is huge for the crypto space. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. All you just need to do is to keep using this CA, dollar cost average, spread your money across the market. It's one of the ways to be able to achieve a financial freedom. Yeah, you are all welcome. You are all welcome. You are all welcome. You are all welcome. I can see the chat booming, guys. You are all welcome. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. All you just need to do is to keep using this here. So this is another one here, guys. The big boys, they keep buying, they keep accumulating and accumulating and accumulating. So BlackRock, so ETF scope up to like 3.25% of total Bitcoin supplies. So now BlackRock is now holding 3.25% of total Bitcoin supply. So I've showed you guys a chart yesterday. If you look at here, you will find out that BlackRock, even if as of today, they are now holding a 683,000 Bitcoin. You can see, they added, on the levels. Let's start from the 10. On the 10th of June, they added a 3,000 plus Bitcoin. On the 11, they added a 1,200 plus Bitcoin. So on the 12th, they added a 2,600 plus Bitcoin. On the 13th, they added a 2,271 Bitcoin. On the 16th, same. On the 17th, they added 6,000 plus. So on the 18th, they added 2,600 plus. So the big boys, they keep buying and buying. But you may be thinking, oh, why is Bitcoin still down? So why is Bitcoin not skyrocketing? Despite that, the big boys are buying and buying and buying. But one thing you need to know is that they are using OTC. Coinbase still hold more than 2 million Bitcoin under their management. So if BlackRock want to buy, they don't want to buy from open market because they don't even want the price to go up. They will call Coinbase. Coinbase will transfer $1 billion worth of Bitcoin to them. They transfer the cash to their bank. So which is one of the way to use OTC. That is because people like Coinbase, they invest in Bitcoin early in the market. So it will affect the price. But don't forget when their OTC market finally dry up, they will call Coinbase. Coinbase say, no, I don't have such amount of Bitcoin. So that is when Bitcoin will skyrocket. So guys, the big boys, they keep accumulating and accumulating. And you guys can see here, Coinbase, BlackRock, they are not just buying Bitcoin. As you guys can see, they are not just buying Bitcoin, they are buying Ethereum as well. Yeah, guys, you are welcome. So if you have any question, drop your question on the chat. For sure, at the end of the stream, we'll be doing Q&A, question and answer. So if you have any question, drop your question on the chat, guys. So guys, BlackRock has bought over 750 million worth of Ethereum in June alone and has sold zero. Haven't sold any one. So we show you that, not just BlackRock is accumulating Bitcoin. BlackRock is still accumulating, Ethereum as well, which is why you don't need to sleep on, all those big cap. It's amazing. So one of the way for you to accumulate more Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is to make sure that, you hold a huge amount of using a DCA to make sure that you hold Bitcoin. At least make sure that according to with my strategy, 40% in Bitcoin, 20% in big cap, 20% in mid cap, 20% in the NFT sector. So don't invest more than what you can afford to lose because the market always has up and down. So if there is no risk, there is no opportunity. Don't forget that one of the biggest risk in life is never taking, is never taking any risk. So which is why Bitcoin is a risk asset. We all know that. And one of the way for you to hold it for a long term is by using a DCA. Spread your money across the market. You can be buying $2 worth of Bitcoin, $3 worth of Bitcoin, $4 worth of Bitcoin, $5 worth of Bitcoin. So, and just like as El Salvador, guys. So what you can see on my screen, this is El Salvador. So El Salvador bought more Bitcoin today as well. They just still adding. Despite that IMF said tell El Salvador not to be buying Bitcoin, but El Salvador keep buying Bitcoin, which is crazy. So they keep adding more Bitcoin to their portfolio. So don't forget, a quick reminder that the US already created a Bitcoin strategic reserve. It's just for them to start buying, which is crazy. So the big boys, they keep buying and buying and buying and buying, accumulating more Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So which is why you don't need to miss out. Bitcoin has created more money, more millionaires than ever over the past few years. Bitcoin has created more millionaires. So Bitcoin was trading between a dollar just 2011. So the day like today, Bitcoin is still up above $103,000. We are most back up to $104,000. About 2 hours ago, Bitcoin was still trading between $106,000. The market is still slightly down, following, and we are still trading sideways, following, the war which is still going around the world between Israel and Iran, which is what brought the market down slightly. So if not because of this war between Israel and Iran, Bitcoin should be trading between $110,000, $112,000 as of now. We will we was on our way to at least $140,000. And don't forget, I let you guys know that it's on chain that we have more, between about $15 billion liquidation between $150,000. And once that happens, it will take Bitcoin to like $120,000. So guys, what you guys are seeing on my screen, this is South Korea. They now plan to approve Bitcoin and crypto ETF. So you guys can see, International Monetary Fund, yeah, IMF. So International Monetary Fund, you are 100% right favor. So guys, as you guys can see, this is South Korea. So now, they plan at least to approve a Bitcoin and crypto ETF in secondary half of this year. So more countries are now adopting a Bitcoin and crypto. Don't forget, a few years ago, I remember even in 2022, when I was here, when Bitcoin did back down to $16,000, everybody was saying Bitcoin is going to zero. I was here when Bitcoin was trading between $16,000. Nobody even want to buy. Everybody expecting Bitcoin to go to $10,000. Everybody was expecting Bitcoin to go to $1. Saylor, back then, he was still the one who was using DCA, Michael Saylor. He said that, Bitcoin is not going to $1, so it's going to infinity, which is why a day like today, even if Michael Saylor, they are now holding, 580 something thousand Bitcoin, worth about $63 billion. Just Michael Saylor alone is already holding a $63 billion worth of Bitcoin. Don't forget, this is an asset that has a mass supply, 21 million that will ever be in existence. So guys, for sure, if you have any question, drop your question on the chat. I can see the chat booming. You are welcome. You are welcome. Always share with your friends and family. So it will also it will really encourage me at least to keep tuning in every single day, letting you guys know about Bitcoin and crypto. So I've been here over the past few years. So the mistake which I made over the past few years, I don't want you guys to make the same mistake, which is why I'm here to let you guys know what is happening in the crypto space using DCA. Don't go all in. So it's one of the way, don't go all in, so that you don't have to be scared that, whenever the market drop down just slightly. Why will you be scared? Bitcoin is still trading at $100,000. Don't forget. So just even if 2 months ago, Bitcoin was trading between $74,000. When we did back down to $74,000. Yeah, Sita, you are welcome. So you are welcome. You are welcome. So guys, so this is Anthony Scaramucci. Anthony Scaramucci said that he believes Solana will flip Ethereum by market cap this year. So, guys, if you think that, if you guys think that, Solana will flip Ethereum by market cap this year, I don't think this year, this next cycle, if Ethereum still did not scale next cycle for sure, if Ethereum is still not scaling, next cycle, I think Ethereum with, yeah, Chidela, you are all welcome. You guys are all welcome. You guys are all welcome. So, if Ethereum did not scale next cycle, for sure, Ethereum will flip a bit. Solana will flip Ethereum by market cap, but I don't think this cycle it will happen. So let's quickly look at Ethereum market cap versus Solana market cap. Even if as of today, Ethereum is still trading between $2,485, as you guys can see. So let's quickly look at the market cap. The market cap of Bitcoin, the market cap of Ethereum, Bitcoin market cap is holding between about 2 trillion. So market cap of Ethereum, as you guys can see, is trading between $300 billion. So this is the market cap of Ethereum, 300 billion. So 300 billion, so market cap of Ethereum. Solana market cap as of today, let's see. Solana market cap is sitting with a 75 billion. So which I don't think it will happen this cycle. So for sure. 3S from here, it will take Solana to how much? 3S from here, we take Solana at least to like about $400. So I don't think $400 will happen this cycle. Next cycle, yes. Thank you, guys. Festus, you are welcome. You are welcome. I'm here every single day live streaming about Bitcoin and crypto, letting you guys know about Bitcoin and crypto. And you subscribing and sharing the stream to give you an opportunity to win Bitcoin and cryptocurrency away from me and NFT as well. So those guys who always tune in will testify to that. So I always, I always give out NFTs and cryptocurrency, USDT, USDC out to my followers. So who always tune in and share the stream with their friends and family. That is because I want us all to grow in crypto. So in the next cycle, I will meet you guys all in a Bitcoin conference and a crypto conference during a Bitcoin and crypto conference 2030 Bitcoin and crypto conference. I want to meet you guys all there. It's amazing. So Bitcoin has been one of the best performing assets over the past few years, which I think it will still be. So as you guys can see, more companies like Coinbase, I just showed you guys just now, Coinbase are securing more license. So before now, Coinbase don't have a license to offering a crypto in Europe. Now they just secure a license to offer Bitcoin and crypto in here in Europe. So I guess here in Europe, guys, just one thing I want you guys to know. Here in Europe, 95, what is 95%? 99% here in Europe still don't know about Bitcoin and crypto. When you tell them about crypto, they think it's a scam. So when you tell them about Bitcoin, they think it's a scam, just like as it was here in US few years ago. But don't forget, now US, they understand Bitcoin, they understand crypto, which is why they now decide to add the Bitcoin to their strategic reserve. So which is why, as you guys can see, Coinbase, which is why, as you guys can see, Coinbase just secure EU crypto license, swapping to Ireland for Luxembourg, which is amazing. And this is from which I always show you guys just now. The debt, the US institutional debt, is going up skyrocketing, which is why, Brian Armstrong, which is the CEO of Coinbase, he said that the world needs a crypto now more than ever. So those are smart people telling you that the world needs Bitcoin and crypto now more than ever, which I believe the same. That is because Bitcoin and crypto is one of the way for you to go out from for US to go out from this national debt. How? That is because the government keep printing more money every single day. So the government keep printing more money. The US is even more better because if you go to other countries, inflation keep eating away our buying power. And one of the way for you to hedge against inflation is by buying a Bitcoin and crypto. That is because Bitcoin has been going up in value over the past few years. Bitcoin has been skyrocketing. This is national debt. A country like Venezuela, the inflation is insane. A country like Nigeria as well, even if the inflation is insane, what you can buy last 2 years in Nigeria with 1,000 naira. So if you want to buy it now, you will be buying it with about 2,000 naira. That means inflation has increased about 50%, 100%. But the government will keep telling you that the inflation is up with about 2-3%, which is not true. Even here in Europe as well. So what you can buy with €1 here 5 years ago. Now, if you want to buy it, you will be buying it with about almost €2. €1 50 cents. That means inflation has been up with about 50%. And one of the way for you to rescue yourself from inflation is by investing in a strong asset like Bitcoin and crypto. So guys, let's do Q&A, man. Let's do Q&A, question and answer. I can see the chat booming. So guys, you are all welcome. You are all welcome. You are all welcome. You are all welcome. I wanted to make sure that I bring out the chat here from my screen so that you guys can be seeing it. So, but nevertheless, you are all welcome. You are all welcome. You are all welcome. So let's do Q&A, guys. If you have any question, drop your question on the chat. So for sure, let's do Q&A. Let's do Q&A. Just do Q&A. Yeah. Trekker, good. How are you all doing? I'm good, guys. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So I'm here. We keep working in Bitcoin and crypto. So expecting at least the market, at least expecting the market to be, we still working in crypto until when Bitcoin will be trading below $40,000, $50,000. We'll go and work in McDonald's so at least we'll be able to accumulate more Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. That's one of the way, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, miraculous. How are you all doing, guys? So, guys, I'm here every single day, live streaming, to let you know, you guys know what is happening in the crypto space. So, I don't want you guys to be scared and sell your Bitcoin for the way. The big boys, the way. So, they are here to take your Bitcoin and crypto away from you. So, don't let it happen. So, one of the way for you to accumulate more Bitcoin and crypto is by using a DCA dollar cost average. Yeah, Camaro, how are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Yeah, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Guys, I know it's Friday and you guys want to go and enjoy the weekend. So let's do Q&A and you guys should go and enjoy the weekend, man. So you just need to try to make sure you have a side hustle, at least with $1, at least you can still use $1 to invest in Bitcoin and crypto, which is why you don't need to sit with Bitcoin and crypto for the market to grow. So all you just need to do is to invest in a strong asset, and whenever you find out, you totally see that the market will be, whenever the market is up, you will be in profit. It be like say the matter no go die easily. Label, it's true. The man is keep getting worse and worse and worse. So the war between Israel and what is it called, Iran, it keep escalating, 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 which is crazy. So it's not looking like what is heading so why is because now US want to get in as well. So which is crazy. If US get involved in the war, it will get worse. It will get worse for sure. It will get worse. So we don't want it to happen. We hope that they resolve because I showed you guys just now, as you guys can see here. But Europe and Iran to hold a talk as Trump set 2 weeks, okay, 2 weeks deadline for US strike decision. So now Trump is saying that Iran should at least to talk with European Union, at least to let them see if they can have a deal. So if not that, he will strike Iran, and so he now set which is a 2 weeks deadline, which is crazy. We hope that we hope that between these 2 weeks, I think that I believe so much that between those 2 weeks, Europe and Iran, they will be able to solve out these things, and this war should come to an end, so that the crypto market will be, the crypto market will be booming once again. So, guys, which is what I think, I believe so. So you don't have to be scared. Keep using DCA dollar cost average. Yeah, slave. You hope you did not read to World War III, Abi. For sure, same as me. I hope that this does not read to World War III. So we hope that this does not lead to World War III, because it will be good for markets, not just for markets as well, but it will be good for the whole world. Even here in Europe, let's say, for example, if the war escalates, let's say if US get involved in this war, and and you guys know that Iran, when we cut off their oil well, and oil will skyrocket, it will affect every part of the world. Not like you guys who are in Nigeria, because you guys have oil there, but one of the things is that even if the government, they are not refining the oil over there, so which is crazy. I'm good, Vincent. How are you all doing? I hope you guys, today is Friday. So, guys, I'll be starting my DCA portfolio. Once I think that it's a good time to start buying, I will start my DCA portfolio. So which I will be adding between $50 to my portfolio every single week. So and you guys will be seeing what I'm adding to my portfolio. So if you don't know what to buy, so stay tuned for sure. My DCA portfolio will be starting soon. Someone is using what to manipulate the market. The big boys can do so. Favor. You know, so they can do so. At least to manipulate the market or bring the market down. So even if you see few weeks ago when President Trump and Elon Musk was hitting it up and down, they was trying to manipulate the markets, try to make sure they bring the markets down because they know that is one of the way for Jerome Powell to cut rates. I showed you guys yesterday. President Trump said that Jerome Powell is dumb and is not smart. He should have bring the rate down. No, Jerome Powell is not dumb. It's because inflation is real. Now you can see the U.S. national debt is this skyrocketing. So if Jerome, you can see it here, U.S. Debt surpassed 37 trillion, but you expected Jerome Powell to cut rate. So if Jerome Powell cut the rate, that means more people will be able to borrow more money, and this 37 trillion dollars will be nothing. It will now be heading up to at least 40 trillion. So which is why Jerome Powell don't want to cut rate. It's not that Jerome Powell is not. It's not smart. So if Jerome Powell cut rate, for sure, markets will skyrocket because more people will be able to borrow more money to invest. So which is amazing. But one good thing is that if Jerome Powell cut rate, the U.S. national debt, which is just hitting 37 trillion now, it will skyrocket more, which, the world does not need that. So guys, the world does not need that. Yeah, favor, International Monetary Fund. Web3 Web3 is here to stay. Web3 is here to give power to the masses here. So it's amazing to be in Web3, guys, for sure. Web3 is here to stay. I believe so much in Web3 NFTs. NFTs are down right now. That does not mean that NFT will be coming back up once again. NFTs will be up, guys, for sure. So which is why, I deposit for a few dollars that day at least to make sure that I DCA, which I will also be doing a giveaway to you guys here. But I will have to take a time out to do that. You guys can see Solana is bit slightly down. I deposited 6 Solana that day. Till now I don't have time. I wanted to pick up some NFT, 7 Solana. So I swap one soul to this thing. So which I wanted to make sure that I pick up some NFTs on Magic Eden, which I haven't have time yet at least to do that. Where's Magic Eden, man? Magic Eden. See how up here. So Solana NFT, you guys can see NFTs are still down. So at least it's a good time to this year in NFTs and crypto as well. NFTs are still down. So try to pick up some of them that are down. You can see the floor price. Some of them are still trading below. Imagine, man, this is OKB. OKB is still trading between 1.7, 1.6 or so. So most of the NFTs are the gods. The gods are trading between 5.8. I remember when the gods was trading between 50 Solana, but now it's now between 5 Solana. Most of the NFTs are down. Like Body Gods is still trading between 1.4. So most of the good NFT that has a great team there are down. Even if a peer drop, which I was telling you guys the other day, peer, okay, peer drop. So okay, this is peer drop. So it's trading between a 0.13 or so. Okay, another peer drop. This one here, this is one that is still owned by OKBN. They are still trading between 0.7. NFTs are down. So I do make offer on this particular NFT. Let me see. It's been a long time they did not give to me. I did not receive offer. Your offer, where would I say? Offer. Trade offer. Okay, my offer, you can see that I make offer from it about few for 2 NFTs. 0.11 Solana, which is between these two. So let's say for example, anybody want to buy right now, and let's say for example, anybody want to sell his own with this price, all you just need to do is to click accept. I will receive the NFT on my wallet. We will receive the Solana. So it's one of the way to make offer in OpenSea. So I mean, according to you guys, who asked that question about Web3 just now? Trekker, Abi? Yeah. So Web3 is here to stay. NFTs are still down, but they're still one of the way at least to this year into NFT. I still believe NFTs will be upwards again. Yes, so yeah, we hope that God will at least help with this word that it should not read to World War III. No, I think in this next 2 weeks, the next 2 weeks, I think that they will be able to resolve the war for sure. In the next 2 weeks, they will resolve it. Thank you, new subscriber, Festus. Yeah, always tuning in every single day to give you an opportunity winning a Bitcoin and cryptos from me as well. So share the stream with your friends and family. It's one of the way, at least, to let people know about Bitcoin and crypto. So I want us all to grow together in the crypto space to achieve a financial freedom. So that is why we're investing in Bitcoin and crypto. So not by trading, but by investing. So trading, most of the time you win, most of the time you lose. James Wan, which is one of the biggest crypto trader in the crypto space, he has been using leverage. Over the past few months, he has lost more than $100 million. I showed you guys a tweet. He said that he's going out from the market with a profit of 25 million. During January, when Bitcoin was sitting with about when Bitcoin was January, Bitcoin was trading between how much? Bitcoin was trading between $109,000, which was all-time high in January. James White was sitting with about $180 million in profit. He made a huge amount of money, but he lost it all. But he's still sitting with about 25 million in profit. So now, if he keep playing with leverage, he will lose that 25 million as well. So, which is why he said that he said, "Kabas, I'm going out from the market." So, because he feel like people are manipulating the crypto market, so going up and down. Because not that he did not know about technical analysis, it's because sometimes your technical analysis will tell you that the market is going up. You will log into the market. You will now find out that the market will deep down. The big boys, the way we sell, there are people who hold a huge amount of Bitcoin. They can manipulate the market, which is why you need to make sure that you don't trade so much. Let's say, for example, you invest in Bitcoin where Bitcoin was trading $20,000. A day like today, you take profit. You may decide to play around the market with a few hundreds of dollars. But when you are just coming into the market, it's not a good time to invest, to go all in using a trading leverage. So when you are just coming into the market, the best strategy is to invest, spread your money across the market. You have $100 to invest. You may decide to be investing $5 once in a week. When you understand how the market works, the volatility of the crypto space, you may decide to go all in. The crypto market is always volatile, which is why there's opportunity. It always has up and down. We have 4 year cycle, which I still believe in cycle. Nicholas for giving away. Now, guys, if I want to do give away for you guys, you have to be surprised. So the cash is sitting here, so not that maybe I showed you guys just now, so not that So I'm still thinking of what to do, either to do this thing, either to look at some good meme coin to flip for at least for another few hundred s. I was expecting this thing, what is it called? Pop form to launch their meme, to launch their altcoin. If I will be able to invest early and take out some good profit, but it happened to be that pop form, they are still they haven't still launched their coin yet. So nevertheless, in the next few days for sure, I will be reaching out to you guys. So I will have to tell you guys how much I will be giving to you guys. You guys will decide how much you guys want me to spread it across to you guys. So I always want it to get to you guys all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Victoria, thank you. Favor. Favor is asking if you want think Gladly. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, yeah, favor. I know that. Thank you guys for sure. Yeah, we keep elevating. So Trump want to manipulate every. He's angry that Jerome Paul did not cut rate. For sure, he wants Jerome Paul to cut rate. How will Jerome Paul cut rate when the US national debt is keep hitting all-time high? You want Jerome Paul to cut rate, which is why Brian Armstrong said just now. This is just about few hours ago, few minutes ago. It would now be an hour. Which is why this is Brian Armstrong. He said that the world need a crypto now more than ever. Debt is growing exponentially, which is crazy. The US national debt is growing. Not just US, other country as well. The government keep printing more money. Inflation keep hitting up and down. And one of the way for you to hedge against inflation is to invest in a strong asset. Bitcoin has been one of the best performing assets over the past few years. Despite that the market is slightly down today, you don't have to be scared, guys. Don't be scared that Bitcoin is trading between 100 and $2,700. We are slightly down today. Yeah, it's normal. The market is always volatile. I told you guys last week that if the work continue, at least maybe the market may dip back down to like $96,000 because we have a huge support there. So the war keep escalating here in Europe, which is why things keep getting worse. Web3 is old school. Web3 is here to stay. Web3 is the future of finance that will give power to the masses, man. Web3 is here to stay. Guys, Web3 is here to stay. I remember 2017, 2017, don't forget, which is 2017, crypto pork worth nothing. A day like today, even if despite the market is down, let me quickly see. Let me bring out Open SIM. A day like today, Open Crypto Pork is still worth more than at least between $100,000. Crypto Pork, this is Crypto Pork. NFT is worth nothing back then in 2017. People was giving them out for free. You guys can see this is the floor price of a Crypto Pork. The lowest one as of today, $99,000. If you have bought a Crypto Pork 2019, 2017, sorry. 2017, crypto pork was trading between zero price, be trading between $10, $20. If you was opportunity to buy crypto pork 2017, you can see even if as of today, crypto pork is what is what it just refreshed. The market just refreshed $97,000 for just holding a crypto pork. So just as well some of the NFTs too. And they also do, which is that was when the 2022 they do this thing. No, that was Boy Ape Yacht Club. Boy Ape Yacht Club drop more than $100,000 to each holder of their NFT using Ape Coin. Thank you, Miraculous. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I know it's weekend, so the market is slightly down, but guys, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Thank you, Kingdom. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So don't be scared. So it's just a matter of time. So don't be scared. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. All you just need to do, keep using a DCA, dollar cost average. It's one of the way to be able to make sure that, it's one of the way to make sure that, okay. So it's one of the way to make sure that at least, don't, you guys should not be scared. So Using DCA is one of the way to make sure that you will be able to DCA for a long time. So using a DCA. Yeah, guys. So don't be scared. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So don't be scared. Don't be scared. I see that, you are welcome. So don't be scared. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. I know it's weekend, so you guys want to go and enjoy the weekend. So guys, don't forget, you are smart and intelligent for sure with Bitcoin and crypto. We will all achieve a financial freedom together. So don't be scared. So all you just need to do, keep using DCA, dollar cost average, and our DCA portfolio is starting. Our DCA portfolio is starting soon. No, let's say it's starting. Our DCA portfolio will be starting when I feel like, oh, the market is, it's a good time to buy. You get that? So when I think it's a good time to buy, so we'll start DCA portfolio. Yeah, it's like study case. Yeah. So guys, just join. So guys, yeah, once again, enjoy the weekend. So enjoy the weekend. So and stay humble, stay in crypto, keep stay in crypto, and start SaaS. It's one of the way for us to accumulate more Bitcoin and crypto. So when we finally be in profit, so we'll be able to take profit. So I'll be seeing you all tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. I'll be live streaming tomorrow. So see you all tomorrow, 6 p.m. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. So I'll see you all tomorrow, 6 p.m. So sometimes I do 6 p.m. Central European time. Sometimes I do late with a few minutes, so which is why I try to make sure the notification bell is on to always tune in so that each time I'm live, you guys will get notified. We'll be able to discuss Bitcoin and crypto together. Yeah, guys. Once again, you are smart and intelligent with Bitcoin and crypto. We will all achieve a financial freedom together. Charisco is out. See you all tomorrow, guys.